Because every day above ground is a good day. Some are just more questionable than others. Questionable call, Friday edition, 8 on the board once more. Let's roll immediately to Texas. The Rangers, they've got a $32 foot-long hot dog chili cheese thing called the Boomstick. Take a look at this. Show it off, lady. Show it off. Let him say, oh, no. Oh, no. That poor guy. Let's see that one more time. Can't we please? Taking a look at the dog, spinning around. Oh, it tumbled on him. Look at it laying there. He does not look pleased. Let's get a screenshot, shall we? Let's get a close-up here. Look at that. He's got chili and cheese and other stuff on his shoulder. He's barely turned. He's pissed. He's looking down at that sad foot-long dong laying there, spread out, the bun busted wide open. What a mess. What a disaster. Questions on the board. Question, who do you feel worse for, the buyer or the wearer? The person who bought that for all that money, that lost that food, or the dude who was sitting there minding his own business and now he's covered in nonsense? Obviously, we feel worse for the dude wearing it. Go buy another one. Stop making TikTok. Stop showing off. We don't need to see it on social media. And buy that guy a beer at the same time, too. Jackass. Let's roll on in the countdown to number 7. Presented by Celsius. Essential Energy. Live Fit. Celsius, proud sponsors and partners of the Florida Panthers, where this next clip comes from. Game 5. Matthew Tkachuk, final moments of the game, trying to keep it a 1-goal lead. Look at this montage of a save. There's the puck, super slow-mo.
Tkachuk is going to dive.
It looked like he dove, but really he tripped. And look at the goal line, and oh my God, he got there in time. But wait till you see the other view. This view is fantastic. Look at here. Remember, the puck's got to completely cross the line. But this view from the goalie cam, look at that. Look at the effort. And then he's going to wear it, and then there's McDavid putting it away seconds later anyway. Thank God, because that's what I bet. Question on the board. Question. Was this the greatest Panthers play of the finals thus far? Yes or no? Listen, this is an effort play. But if you look closely, if you watch the video in slow-mo, and I broke it down frame by frame like Zabruder and JFK, he trips. He didn't dive as much as he did trip. But when he tripped, then he extended. And this is what you want to show young people. Effort. Always try your best. You never know what might happen. We had this earlier with Francisco Molinari at the U.S. Open with the hole-in-one that he needed. This is the greatest Panthers play of the entire Stanley Cup Finals thus far. That said, Game 6 to be played tonight in Edmonton. We roll on to number 6, speaking of which. In the countdown, it comes to us from the Miami Marlins and Jessica Blaylock, the reporter of the Miami Marlins, doing post-game interview when Jazz Chisholm decides, let's make this a little bit splashy. Take a look. Doing her job. Can't see him. And then, just like that. That water's cold.
Oh, my goodness.
You can tell.
I feel like I just maybe delivered the walk-off hit. All right, let's keep going.
Look how proud he is. Look how proud he is of soaking the female reporter holding electronics equipment and getting virtually none on the teammate hero of the game. Let's look at this video. Listen to the sound she makes in quick progression. Someone's got to make a song out of that. I know we got a thing going on right now. Someone's got to make a song out of that. Let's look at the still photographs. Here she is realizing water's on the way, but not how much and not how cold, still being a professional. Now take a look as the water arrives. It literally is bending her. She has whiplash. Look at, you can't even make out, is that a human head? A wall of water. Meanwhile, he's still talking. What a freaking pro this kid is. All right, questions on the board. Question, which was worse? Jazz Chisholm's judgment or his accuracy? Why are you that proud of dousing a female doing her job with electronics with water? His judgment is worse than his accuracy, and his accuracy sucks. I would be furious if that is me. Hey, players, I know you think it's cute and all. It's part of the game. Direct it toward, your teammate, the one who's going to go right in the showers and take that clothes off in just a matter of moments. Not professionals that have to go to press conference and then gather their things and maybe go back to TV stations and maybe have still work to do with air conditioning, etc., while they're soaking wet. This is a tradition, by the way, that's either got to stop or they got to certainly separate the people working from the players, because that just ain't cool. Let's continue on, shall we, to number 5. Stay in baseball. We got the New York Mets at those Texas Rangers with the boomstick. And we got Keith Hernandez realizing that the Rangers have cheerleaders, quote, just like in high school. Take a look.
They have cheerleaders in Texas.
Oh.
It's like a high school football game.
It does. What high school?
Not yours. Adam Ottavino leads off in the home seven.
Yours is a great line, Gary Cohen. Which high school? Question on the board. Question. All good or bro? No. Come on, Keith Hernandez. It comes off creepy. It's one thing if you're talking about the cheerleaders. And by the way, we live in a day and age where you're not supposed to be like, oh, hey, you can think it. It can be implied. You can't say it. But then when they say high school, that's where you draw the line on a man in his 60s, talking about which high school girls. In the 80s and in the 90s, this, was fine. The 2000s started to be like, what are we doing? But by now in 2024, can't be a 60-something-year-old man oogling women, cheerleaders, and then making joke references to high school and which high school. Bro, this is a big no. Don't do it. By the way, like the video right now. Subscribe. We're not done. We're about halfway, but still want you to do it right now. Let's roll on as we continue halfway through to number 4 in the countdown. Presented by St. Lucie Battery and Tire, the home of honest, reliable service since 1970. Anything and everything for your cars, vehicles, road trip, go to slbt.com. Tenacious D, Jack Black, Kyle Gass, big NBA fans. The band name comes from playing Tenacious D, professional basketball style. Well, they're about to hand out their annual award now that the NBA season is over. Take a look and watch Jack Black as he explains who gets it and what they can do with it.
What's up, disciples? It's that time again. Time to announce the winner of the Tenacious D MVP award. And this year, the most tenacious defender in the NBA is...
Look at Kyle.
Drew Holiday. Right, Cage?
Congrats, Drew.
Because for years, the Celtics have been knocking on the door, trying to win that championship.
Look at that trophy.
Not quite being able to get there.
Look at that trophy.
But this year, there was something different. I wonder what changed this year. I wonder why they were victorious this year. What do you think, Cage? Who was it? Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday.
Holiday.
You're the best. The best of the best. The cream of the crop. And I'll tell you something else. This trophy right here, it's probably more precious than the Stanley Cup. The Stanley Cup comes to mind. You can't drink out of it, but man, you can hold it by the shaft and be proud.
Yeah, you could.
We love you, Drew.
Yeah.
We will deliver this to you in person or send it FedEx. Your choice. Would love to kick it poolside, though. Peace out, my friend. Catch you on a flip-flop.
Catch you on the flip-flop. How about that? Drew Holiday, the Tenacious D MVP, catch you on the flip-flop. Question on the board. Which should Drew choose? Poolside or FedEx? Come on. I know we're about road trips, SLBT, but this is poolside. You got to, who wouldn't want to hang out with Nacho Libre, School of the Rock, Jack Black, and Kyle Gass? I want to see the videos of them having a pool party hangout. I can already see Jack Black in an inflatable flamingo with some kind of sippy frozen drink. Drew Holiday, please make this happen. Please make this happen. And by the way, who's cooler than Jack Black? Nobody. Question. Thank you. Answered. Poolside. It's a no-brainer. You guys all said the same thing. Let's continue on in the countdown all the way up to number 3. And it comes to us from Jason Tatum, who wasn't the finals MVP, as we know Jaylen Brown was. Jason Tatum, however, gets the monkey off his back proverbially, moves on, gets that championship. Got to be a lot of relief. He's probably thought about this a long time, and it appears as though he's planned this a long time. But take a look, because some people say everything that he said in celebration, he literally stole from others that came before him. Take a look.
We did it. We did it! Anything's possible. Anything's possible!
All right. That's eerie.
What they gonna say now? What they gonna say now?
All right. Okay, that's coincidence.
What happens, you didn't win. I guess we'll never know.
Oh, boy.
Everybody wants to know what I would do if I didn't win. I guess we'll never know.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. All right. You know what they say, twice a coincidence, third time is a trend. Question is on the board. Question. Was Tatum playing tribute or was it just flat out plagiarism? He could say, I wanted tribute. You know what I'm saying? Like I was paying tribute to those that came before because the way that he said everything was identical. Was it plagiarism? Was it subconscious, subliminal plagiarism? Or was he just flat out stealing? He'd have to be an idiot to think that we wouldn't notice. So that leads me to believe that he's paying tribute more than stealing because obviously we've all seen those clips and moments. We all know. I mean, look at this is the day after, and there's 3 exact examples put together. I imagine Jason Tatum was paying tribute without saying like Steph said, or like KG said, or like Kanye said, which is probably what he should have done. But this appears to be paying tribute. All the way to number 2, just like that. Presented by Anna Jar and Levine Accident Attorneys. 800-747-FREE. Take back control of your life. Major League Baseball. Watch close. Life comes at you fast.
Yeah, but again, you're in that
tip.
position. You just expose
Direct.
yourself.
Oh, no.
Man. The crowd just groaned when they saw the replay around the walls. Well, they should.
Crowd just groaned when they saw the replay. Quote is, well, they should. The most painful part about that, the ball did not hit the ground. The ball went from the bat right to the ding-ding, right to the twigs and berries, which means that nothing came off of it. Questions on the board. Question, kind of funny, never funny. 2 words, never funny. Never, ever, never funny. It's not a wiffle ball. It's not America's Funniest Home Videos with a 3-year-old with a big red fat bat. This is a dude who took a foul ball directly to the package. Never funny. If you're laughing, you're a terrible person. And just like that, we're all the way to number 1 of the countdown. Very baseball heavy on this Friday. Teoscar Hernandez, controversy. It is the Dodgers at the Rockies. This is from Tuesday night. Take a look. There's 2 strikes. There's 2 outs. The Rockies are 1 pitch away from winning this game. Watch the controversy as it plays out. Take a look.
Here's the 1-2.
2 strikes. There's the pitch. He said he didn't go. He said he didn't go. The crowd knows he did go. Skip is not happy. Watch the replay. Look at here. Come on, that's close. Next pitch. Where's the next pitch? He'll get him out anyway. Watch the right fielder. Watch the right fielder. Look at this. Look at this. Look at. Look at. Furious. Teoscar Hernandez like, yeah, I just did that to you. And the Dodgers go on to win the game. Questions on the board. Question. Is it now time for the Robo Umps, the electronic line call like in tennis? Is it time now to have the computer just call what's a strike, what's a ball, what's a check, and what's a swing? Yes or no? Yes, it's time. And here's why. Strike zones vary. Sometimes it's small, sometimes it's big. Sometimes in that bat, what's a strike? Listen, when the count is 3 balls and no strikes, dudes throw pitches that are not strikes, and the umpire calls it a strike. We have research that backs this. Read the book Scorecasting. How about it's always a strike or always a ball because it's just the – what if the lines moved in a football field or a basketball court because of out of bounds? We have the technology. It's time. As Bruce Buffer would say, it's time. Just do it, baseball. The pitch clock's tremendous. Robo umpires will make the game so much better and more efficient. Remove that human nonsense because it's not a margin of error. It's just flat out error. And just like that, we've reached the end. Hit like, hit subscribe. And kids, remember, while every day above ground is a good day, some are just more questionable than others. Say goodnight to the bad guy. We'll see you Monday.